How's it going, everybody? Hopefully everybody's staying nice and warm tonight. Got Arnie, got the troublemaker up north, Steven here.
Yeah, you're the troublemaker from the south.
Yeah, but I got the whole south to be trouble in. You're just in that one little area up north. But yeah, I've been working on the new computer desk and everything, especially with the new toys I got in yesterday, which is really helping.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good deal I got on those clamps. I think like that was too good of a deal to pass up. I mean, it's it's a multiple use. It's the flat kind. Just loosen little thumb wheels, whatever. Flip the top around, and you got the pin that comes down. So instead of buying two different ones, spending money for with the flat on both, and then getting the other one with the pin, it's reversible. So save money and helps out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was definitely using it and everything, but these are working. Now I'll admit that the only problem is, you can see some mistakes and everything, but I've got a way around that. I'm going to skin it. That way you can't see all the mess ups.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We had some pieces and everything I picked up today. It's like, yeah, those are big enough for going over all that. Now I was also trying to figure out, the keyboard layout and everything. Trying to figure out how to get that all done, because I'm actually going to get it mounted underneath where the tray and everything slides. And so I'm going to get that done. And then it's like, I want to get another piece that comes out this way to have it. It's going to be like an L shape and everything. Like, do I want to have the computer itself sitting over there, or do I want to have it right up underneath the desk, the main desk itself?
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm going to go with it up underneath the desk itself. It's like, oh yeah, I got to have a spot for my subwoofer. So, going to be back to working on that. I mean, I was doing the math, trying to figure everything out. Get that part done. Then the next thing is get the little table that comes out this way. And, like I said, get that all made up. And then, because that way I can probably have one or two drawers in it, like right in this area. That way I can be able to store, like the top drawer has the machine and everything for making my cigarettes, and the bottom one for putting everything else. The top one probably have the machine in it, the tubes, a few little knickknacks, and then the bottom one, I put my actual, the bag of tobacco and everything inside of that.
Yeah.
That way, I can sit here on the computer, do whatever. It's like, I want a cigarette, I can just go like this, pull the drawer out, put everything right here. Because beforehand, I had everything right here in front of me. And it's taking up a lot of room on this table.
Yeah.
And I'm actually looking at going and getting like when I was up on Garage Trivia, I found a LG monitor had the built-in speakers in it over at the pawn shop. I want to get it. I like it. Quality's good. I'm gonna see about finding another one. I did measure it today. It's 32 inch. Hey, cool gamer.
Hey, cool gamer.
So,
hey, cool gamer.
I've got a 42 inch. I'm using a 42 inch flat screen TV. Once I get the desk and everything done, I'm actually gonna downsize and go to see if I can find me another 32 inch monitor. I don't want to go 27. I'm thinking, go 32, but I'm having to actually lift up on a shelf and everything. That way, my speakers I've got will go up underneath the monitor.
Yeah.
Because right now, the way things are sitting, I've got my keyboard, got my mouse, and the mouse is sitting here, keyboard's back there. But doing it the other way, I really don't have room. Right now, I got my plate and everything, food right there, and it's just barely hanging over the edge. So if I get this desk and everything set up for just pull the tray out that's got keyboard and mouse and everything on it, I have the whole tabletop. Hey, Randy.
Yeah. Hi, Randy.
Well, you're able to chat. You just can't come up on panel.
Hi, Crystal.
No problem, Randy. Like they were saying, better late than never.
Randy, don't feel bad. Last night it was like 9:40 and 9:40 Eastern time, and I came into Arnie's. I was busy watching the NASCAR race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Bryn was talking about.
Yep.
To me, for me, I was watching and listening, but that's only because I was back on the other side running the table saw and everything else, doing the cutting and all that kind of good stuff.
Randy.
Randy, I have not had a chance to go looking for that live stream yet. I've been so busy with trying to get my new computer desk made. I need to get that done because once it's finished, everything here has got to get moved, got to clean out, reposition the floor, redo all that. Like put the desk on it, and the first thing is get the main desk itself done. Second thing is put my little side and everything. Oh, you ain't kidding about NASCAR ain't the same anymore. It ain't been the same in probably 30 years. Got that old famous saying that about Robert Duvall in Days of Thunder. Ain't nothing stock about a stock car.
Oh, goodness. Sarah.
Hold up, Sarah. I'm coming to heaven. Damn, Sarah. Hey, don't say that. You're going to scare everybody away. Don't need you to scare them away. But that's good. I bet that made you feel good, though.
Yeah, I've been watching NASCAR for well over for like 25 years.
Well, I've been watching it longer than that. I've been watching it since what, the 70s? Whenever it was
Yeah.
on TV. I'll play this. I remember watching a NASCAR race at Richmond, Virginia. And the thing about it is, I remember watching a driver called Tim Richards. Or Tim Richmond, yeah.
Yeah, Tim Richmond. Yep.
I remember watching him race.
Oh, that was before I was born.
Yeah. Let's see. I remember watching racing at Riverside.
Yeah, that place was demolished in '89.
Yeah. Richmond, they don't race at Richmond anymore, and yeah, it was kind of a short track.
Heck, remember I've seen the move that Dale Earnhardt did there at Richmond, not Richmond, but Riverside, through the dirt.
Yep.
I was like, heck, you two are battling out. I'll go here.
Well, what really got me was that one race that Richard Petty won, even though on the last lap he was in third place.
Oh, you're talking about the 79 500?
Yeah, in which two guys
Like,
up front decided to start trading paint, and then got off the infield, and they were having a very heated discussion.
yeah, that was Kyle Yarborough and Donnie Allison.
Yep.
Yep. That's on the highlight reel of all of NASCAR.
Yep. Thank you for reminding me of that, Sarah.
Then you also have Dale Earnhardt's what they say pass in the grass, which really wasn't a pass.
No.
It was him holding the lead against Bill Elliott in the All-Star.
Yep. But now I will say this, different subject. I did go into the hospital this morning for the ultrasound.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've got it on payment plan and everything. I had to pay them $500 right away. So that, I still owe them
Ooh.
just a little under $800. And that's just for the test for today. But the technician did say, yeah, it's definitely a hernia. So they're going to get it over to the radiologist and let them look at it, see what they say, and then go send all that off to the doctor, and then let him decide as far as motor treatment, as far as whether or not they want to try and go in for surgery or not. Yeah.
Randy, is it that Bill Elliott or?
And I'm going to drop my camera while I eat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think Randy's got an uncle. Yeah. I don't think he's related to Awesome Bill from Dawsonville.
Nah. But yeah, Richmond is a short track. For a long while, it was a half-mile track, and then they made it into a 3/4 mile D-shaped oval.
Yep.
So
there's a lot of original tracks that are no longer around.
yeah. And then
the weird thing about it is, back in '87, we actually had a NASCAR. It was a NASCAR sanctioned dirt track that is no longer because now a high school is built on the location. But that particular track is one that I actually raced on.
Hmm.
So
Which one was that one?
Royce City.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I never heard that one.
Well, it didn't last too much longer. I'd say 91, 92 is when the property got sold to the school district.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was literally right there off the highway. So, but I can definitely vouch and say that I at one time raced NASCAR and had a NASCAR license. Because if you wanted to race at a NASCAR sanctioned track, you had to have that NASCAR license and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And matter of fact, I've still got the passenger door that came off the Charger, and it's hard to see and everything, but it still has the Winston sticker on there, which had to be on your car on both sides in order to get the NASCAR points. That's up to you, Sarah. I mean, if that's what you want, I mean, 'cause I know one thing. As soon as you sell it, you're going to buy more to replace it. I'm not, I guarantee you, I know I'm not lying on that for sure. So what's everybody's weather like today, right now?
Cold. Snow on the ground.
We ain't got
Alexa, tonight's weather.
no snow, but they're talking about cold front coming in
Temperatures
tomorrow.
around minus 11 degrees Fahrenheit. Also, there's a cold weather advisory in effect from Monday, February 17th, 9 p.m. to Tuesday, February 18th, 12 p.m.
Did I hear that right? -11?
Yeah.
A bird diggity.
Hey, Neverboard, how you doing? Oh, and by the way, Neverboard,
I never would.
I ordered another battery today because like looked on there and they had a $50 off coupon. Like, okay, for that kind of price, yeah. Now the weird thing about it is they're saying that battery will be in Monday. The weird thing about it is the one I ordered about a week and a half ago, it won't be until in March. And that's the one they had on sale at that time.
That stinks.
Yeah. So I'm fixing to be having four 12-volt batteries. You know, four 100 amp hour batteries.
Yeah, we got a low of 1 here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw with the weather we're talking about, like, damn, burr.
According to the Weather Channel, it's negative 15 in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Oh. Well, you know what the one nice thing is about Bismarck, North Dakota is?
Huh.
I'm not there.
Oh, come on. You wanna be up here.
Nope.
It's great weather that we have up here.
Only in what? March, April, and May?
Cold weather here is affecting the cable equipment.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, never bored. What you need to do instead of mud pulls, you need to go do some snow pulling. I can see you putting the skis and everything on the front of that S10 and getting the like the tank treads and everything going in the back. Shut up, Ed.
Mm.
Want to blow his damn horn. Hey, Randy, that's cold. We're not going to be quite that cold, but yeah.
The north end of freezing?
Wow. Minus 32 in the wind? Yeah, that's cold, Sarah. Of course, now,
That's in C.
yeah, well, we already know where all that cold weather's from. All coming up from Canada. We thank Sarah and Uncle Mark for that. That's something I'm curious about. What is directly on the opposite side of the Earth from us? Isn't that Russia and everything?
No, on the
Yeah.
exact opposite.
Yeah.
Something in the southern hemisphere, if you really think about it.
No, I'm talking about as far same hemisphere, but on the opposite side of the world. No, if you
Oh,
went,
as if you were follow the same latitude, but the exact opposite longitude.
what I'm saying is, if you took your compass out and you walked directly north to the North Pole and then started going direct south. The only reason I'm asking that is what country is over there bringing up a lot of hot air to head over to Canada, start blowing all that cold air down this way.
Mater, you are overthinking this too much.
No, I'm not.
I don't think the wind works like that.
We all know hot air rises, right? That's a given fact.
Oh, just like Flatulus Maximus.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't be Antarctica because Antarctica's the South Pole.
Probably Russia.
Therefore, it's saying the Indian Ocean. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, but that's too far south.
Wait.
I don't have a globe to be able to look at. Did I mention it? It seems going. Hang on, I got one. But yeah, I just got a feeling whatever country's over there, they got a lot of politicians talking a lot and everything. So all that hot air coming out of them is going up and over the North Pole, hitting Alaska and shoving all that cold air down this way towards us. Yep.
Oh,
Told you.
what?
Told you. It mentioned about a globe and everything. You'd go find one. Probably go in the Minions room and get it.
This is the one I've had ever since I was about my kid's age. And
Oh, so he's got a hand-me-down.
so
So like
we
I
are,
said, if you go up there toward the, put your finger on your state, then go direct north and everything, and then start going direct south.
I think it'd be Japan.
Would it be?
Yeah, it's 6:30 here, so be 10:30 in the morning over there. Because a friend of mine was just over in Japan.
okay. I estimate I am somewhere
No way. 30.
somewhere Mongolia.
Why don't all them damn Chinese cooking up in the wok?
I was just sort of South Central Mongolia for me.
Yeah, so basically over, like I said, basically going over into China. So all them damn Chinese people are cooking up a hot meal. So that hot air and everything's rising up, hitting over into the Arctic Circle and pushing everything down south over here. So we're going to blame the Chinese. Hey, we're wanting to blame the Chinese for everything so we can blame them for the Arctic blast. How's that?
Mater, you are going by what you're saying. You're very northern end of India. Potentially right there, border of India and China, and right there, the Himalayas.
Like I said, it's the Chinese.
Going by you by staying in the same hemisphere, but on a direct opposite end.
Yeah, but like I said, we're blaming, we're complaining about the Chinese doing this, that, and the other thing. So now it's like, oh, we all know that what it is, it's the Chinese cooking up all that food and everything, and their hot woks, the hot air and everything is rising up, hitting the Arctic Circle, shoving all that cold air over into Canada, and then down to North America. So, like I said, we're going to blame the Chinese for all this cold that's coming our way.
No, if we were going through the far complete opposite ends, we'd all be in the Indian Ocean.
Now,
My
close enough.
kid. Ooh, dusty. Oh. All right. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
There, folks. I cured his curiosity.
Yeah.
Middle Lower Mongolia for like around here in Michigan, it'd be roughly the same for Arnie with him being so close to me.
Yeah.
And we discovered right about the Himalayan mountain range for Mater.
Yeah.
Right there, India, China, that kind of area.
Like I said, that's the same area. Yeah.
That's with me going up and over the North Pole
Yeah.
and going to the same latitude line.
Yeah.
Luckily, that was easy because you were right about the 30 degrees, and we're just right under 45 degrees.
Well, that's only about like so.
Something like that.
Really, Randy? I thought he stopped doing all that.
So,
Oh, I was gonna say I went up watching a video right before the stream and everything, and it's like I'm going, yes, this is so damn good. Trump. I know I don't talk politics, but hey, I got to talk about this. This is so damn good. Trump signed, the executive order banning transgender athletes from competing. Say, if it's a trans woman, they
Yeah.
can't compete
yeah.
in women's sports, and vice versa. If it's a trans man, they can't compete in a man's sport. Okay. Another thing they wound up doing is that any trans athlete, if they have won a title, they're getting stripped of it.
Mm.
Yeah. And that goes for both college and high school. It's like, yeah, finally someone that's got the common sense
Mm-hmm.
to go back to what this country needs to be.
Yeah.
I'm glad of that. I mean, I hate saying the fact is that they actually had to have a president, sign an executive order, because some fact is that you had a sitting president for the past 4 years. He didn't know his butt from a hole in the ground, and definitely couldn't use Preparation H on it. He just let everything go the way it was.
He was there at the 500 for a little bit. President Trump.
Well, like I said, the fact is that, we shouldn't have to have a president sign executive order to be able to cut this crap out. That's exactly what it is. In other words, if you're born with something swinging between your legs, you're a male. Plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I want to say, if you got a pole, you're a male. If you got a hole, it's female. And you can't entertain, the only time they entertain is when you get married. Uh-oh.
Hmm?
Arnie's internet.
Yeah, I'm switching computers.
Ah.
This chair is starting to get to me. So that's why.
Oh, this chair that I wound up getting from the thrift store for $10, it is freaking comfortable as all get out. I mean, for $10, it's like I said, it's an office computer chair. Like, oh yeah. Because that other one I had and everything, I wound up adding 6 inches of foam to it, and after about 35 minutes of me sitting on there, my butt was starting to hurt. Like, no.
Yeah, it's like this one.
I've had some chairs that I'd sit in for even a couple hours, and my tailbone will be hurting like
Yep.
yeah.
This one here, no. Now, Crystal got one in the other day. They ordered from Walmart. And I wound up putting it all together for her. And it's like, sweetie, you need to put this, we need to send this back to Walmart. She didn't realize it when she ordered it. Seat height, I think, was maximum like 17 inches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not mistaken, most chairs, seat height is usually right around, about 22 to 23 inches. So we're talking about 5 or 6 inches shorter than normal.
Yeah. Anyone need hangers?
No, we got plenty
No.
of those.
Yeah, I've been going through stuff here.
What room is that, Arnie?
What's that?
What room is that? It's
I'm in the kitchen.
it's just so bright.
Probably because of my lights on rails. I just turned the lamp off because otherwise looked like that wasn't there.
Yeah, it almost lights it up so much it looks like you're kind of outside.
No. Here's the clock. My light up clock.
Yep. Randy, have you ever contacted the police about that? Because they could get him as far as a noise nuisance. But that. Of course, starting it up at 7 a.m.
Mm.
Oh,
No, well,
I play this. I'm just hoping that, yeah, know what you meant, Randy. I'm just hoping that once the weather starts getting warmer, I'm gonna start riding the bike to work, providing it's not a rainy day.
yeah.
I just hope I don't start having the neighbors complain about the noise and everything from me starting the bike up at about 5:20 in the morning. Got the case and everything, court and everything on the 26th. So going in on that. I'm actually put in for a PTO on that day for 4 hours. So I'm going to work from 6 to 10, take off, and then be in court 11 o'clock. And no telling how long before they call me up. And yes, I'll be taking my camera to record with me. Yeah, no, well, I mean, when I start the bike up and everything, I'm fixing to be leaving, within about a minute or so. I try not to get on it when leaving the house. That way it's not as loud. Even though with those pipes and everything on there, it's definitely gotten louder. Yeah, this weekend we'll see about, yeah, that's why I am, I'll get on it a little bit, just to be able to get moved and everything. But once I get out of the residential area, yeah, I'm getting down on it. Randy, the only thing I can say is just to be a jerk about it. That's all that there is to it. Man, I hate saying it, but that's just the way it is. Crystal's leaving.
Hey, Crystal.
All right,
Still
later,
got
Crystal.
stock exhaust on that thing. Well, Randy, not much. I mean, if the police won't do anything, I don't know what else you can do. Check with your I say it, but check with your code enforcement guy and let them know. See what they have to say about it. I mean, they could go out, be over there and write them a citation for dealing with something with code enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, dancing.
Hey, dancing.
Hey, dancing.
So, I mean, that's the only other suggestion I can say, or get with the city secretary. Dancing, I'm the one that cooked dinner tonight, so you need to be asking me, not Crystal.
Oh, I cook most dinners here.
Yeah. If you ain't had dinner yet, Dancing, that's your own fault for being hungry. Well, why didn't he want to take the cat with him? That don't make any sense. Never board. Don't give him good ideas like that.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Now, Randy, here's my question for you. Do you know if the tags are up to date on that car? Because, in fact, that's what city's trying to, pull on me. Because if they, if the tags are out, they can go after him for an inoperable vehicle. No, you don't need to do that, Randy, because then that would put you in jail and we'd miss you too much.
Larkins.
Oh, yeah, that's probably the whole everything. But my only question is, how far does that pulse go? What was that? What was that one movie? It had the toys in it that wound up getting the military chip and everything in it, and they weren't becoming
Small soldiers.
small soldiers. Thank you.
Yep.
Was there at the end when they wound up having that EMP blast and everything. Everything got fried, except the small soldiers themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were underneath that satellite dish.
I was just talking to someone else about that movie the other night. That's about small soldiers. Yep.
Oh yeah, and since Joe's out there on her cruise and everything, that just reminded me of that one line in the movie there at the end. I hope we don't hit an iceberg.
Oh, good
They're
heavens.
going up the river.
Well, if it's warm enough, I'm not going to be worried about icebergs. I'll be more worried about fog.
Yeah. Well,
It's
they got the Titanic 2 going to be getting launched soon, right?
Oh, I've heard rumblings and potential pictures of it and all that. And
I'm going. Well, I mean, if it makes its maiden voyage from Southampton to New York in April. We need to book a cruise on that. We all need to fly over there to jolly old England and cruise on back to New York on the Titanic too.
I highly doubt it'll have a run-in with a
Yeah, but the only thing
iceberg.
is it going to be a replica of the first one?
Not a 1-to-1 replica.
Yeah.
There's a lot of regulations in the building of ships nowadays that
Yeah, but they still have problems. I mean, all right, Randy, you have a good evening. I mean, look at the technical stuff we got as far as building airplanes. We still have airplane crashes. They had one, I forget where it was at. It landed and everything. It flipped upside down.
mm-hmm.
Now, how is that possible with technology we've got and the way they're building airplanes? I mean, I can understand 30, 40 years ago, but today, when stuff like that happens, I mean, look at the Tesla cars. They've got, and a lot of the other manufacturers, they got it where it's got the sensors and everything on there that if it detects something, it'll automatically brake. Yeah. How many times have you seen a Tesla get in a car crash? Yeah. Even though it's got that technology, they still get wrecks.
All right, Randy, you have a good night.
I mean, like I said, that's one thing about technology is I don't care how new, it's going to have flaws in it, no matter what.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mentioned fog being worse sometimes for ships just because I've heard of more incidents in fog than with icebergs, of course.
Yeah.
Especially with the fog rolling into these harbors and these close quarters waterways and even with radar and such, it still can have issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good example of that. Look at the Stockholm Andrea Doria.
Yep.
I mean,
was fog.
Well, not only the fog, it wasn't really the fog. It's the fact is that you had the radar operator looking at the screen and misinterpreting it.
Uh-huh.
They thought they had the radar set for one distance, and I believe they found later on, no, they had it set for the different amount. Instead of being, I think, for 5 miles away, it was actually set for 2.5. So they thought, oh, well, this ship's still 5 miles away. No, it's 2.5 miles out.
Yep. And then you got so many other instances where one ship plows into the side of another, and then that ship that got plowed into, it goes down.
Yep.
Sometimes it goes down slowly, like the Andrea Doria. Other times it goes down in a hurry,
like the Hood.
Well, that was because of battle, but
Right. But I mean,
um,
but the hood went down fast. I mean, they were surprised how fast he went down.
that's because that thing they can blew up into blew up and practically blew in half. But yeah, it's like what was the Empress of Ireland in 1914?
I don't know
Um,
how
in the
long it took looking
in the
for the.
St. Lawrence Seaway. Um, that thing um was hit right there in the mid right there in the middle by another ship in fog, and it went down in like 14 minutes.
Yep. Well, look at the Titanic itself. It was what afloat for what?
2.5 hours,
Right.
and then it took an hour and 45 minutes until it really picked up pace on the sinking. Otherwise, it was so slow.
Right. And that's only because they determined later on that survivors were correct that the ship did break in half.
Yep, because both both investigations here in the U.S. and the UK hearings both determined it sank in one piece, and there were survivors even until the 70s that were talking about it at these conventions and such, and describing it breaking in two, and
Yep.
the experts, quote unquote, go up there quickly. Nope, you're done.
Yeah, the experts are going, nope, it sank in one piece.
And
And Ballard determined experts were wrong.
yeah,
That it was in two pieces.
Yeah.
because he went by okay, if the survivors are saying that it broke in two, I know how to look for these things because he's already had experience in finding these things via the submersible nuclear subs that he was looking for with that,
Yep.
doing that work for the military.
Yep.
That led him to having the equipment to go on the search for the Titanic.
Yeah, and now I'm trying to remember what sub it was he was looking for. Was it the Nautilus or the Scorpion?
Scorpion and Thresher.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he was looking
Yes.
for them at the time. He actually found it and it's like, hey, we got this X amount of time left. We're going to go search it again for the Titanic. And that's when they found it.
Yeah, he was because he already knew that the Scorpion and Thresher both like exploded.
Yeah, no,
and
they didn't explode.
it imploded,
Yeah,
but it scattered the debris, and
right.
it was like you're gonna have where the heavier stuff just sinks pretty much straight down,
Right.
but you're gonna have the lighter stuff drift in the current down to their final resting place, and all I gotta do is find a piece of debris and kind of feel my way around, and
Yep.
eventually I'll end up where I want to be.
Yep.
And boom.
Yeah.
So he took that thought of, okay, if the survivors are saying that the ship broke in two, there's going to be all that debris down there. And sure enough, what's the first thing that they find was a boiler.
Yep.
And guess what? If the ship would have remained intact, you're not going to see a boiler.
Nope.
So
That was the first dead giveaway that, yeah, it broke in two.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, you're not going to get internal part machinery working parts of the ship if it stayed in one piece.
Mm-hmm. And then it's amazing of the difference in condition between the bow section and the stern section,
Yeah.
and just the way that they went, and the way that they both went down, and the bow section still looking pretty good, although it is rapidly the thinner metal is rapidly disintegrating and
Right. Well,
collapsing and whatnot.
the main reason on that is you got to consider the fact that the way the stern went down compared to the bow was already full of water.
Full of water and
Right. So there was nothing there for it to be compressed. Okay.
and yep.
Yeah.
Whereas when the stern went down, it started because the bow broke off. So that meant water was rushing in. So the bow and everything, or the stern, it started going out, but you had all that air and everything still trapped in there. It was getting compressed. And as the rest of the ship went down, you had all that air and all those air pockets. That's what started imploding on the rest of the stern sections of the Titanic.
Well, I don't think it's really a compression. I think it was more of a movement, like the escaping of the air.
Right.
That
But I know, but all that air was
but
being
it moved, and it's like all this water wanting to come in, and it's got to go someplace. So it was going,
it was blowing
finding all the way through the ventilation and all of that, and
Yeah, it won't be that much longer, and the only thing I'd say, another probably 40, 50 years, and there's probably just going to be a rust spot on the ocean floor where the Titanic was.
longer than that.
Okay.
The hull, the hull and the ribbings, the support ribbings of the structure, that metal is so thick that it's going to take a long time for that to.
Yeah.
So you're eventually just going to end up with hull plate and the structural steel.
Right. Everything else is going to be gone. Now, about the only but one few things that won't be will be all the glass.
And the glass. Yep.
That will not be disintegrating. It'll still be there.
All the glass and ceramic and whatnot. You'll be able to find piles of it long way on down the road.
Oh yeah. All the dishes and all the dishware, stuff like that.
Yep.
And windows.
And then the bronze propellers are.
Oh, they're not going anywhere. They're going to stay.
They're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the railing did fall off just right up near the very tip of the bow, on the port side of it.
Hey, Walk, how you doing?
Hey, Walk.
You're saying -1. Grr, that's cold. Hey, Woody, how you doing?
Hey, Woody's garage. But yeah, of course, the stern is part is degrading so much quicker because it encountered so much more damage.
Yeah.
And
it's mainly because, like I said, when it hit the bottom, you didn't have that support from the front that broke off. That's why everything there collapsed down.
Yeah, it already got compromised due to all the rushing air and the state that it first fell, because at first it had the exposed end instead of the streamlined end.
Yep.
and then all that, and then it just, and then when it landed, it hit the sea floor with just a tremendous impact.
So Woody, at the beginning we were talking about weather and everything. What's the weather like where you're at?
And
We're
so,
actually having a cold front come through tomorrow. It actually started getting cool here. And I mean, for a while, I wasn't even running the heater out here in the garage. Like, yeah, I got to start running the heater. It's starting to get cold. I got to get warm and everything. I just got to turning it down some too. But yeah, it's a little too warm out here.
but yeah, if you look at any shipwreck,
All right, so you're not that far from me because I'm down here in Ennis.
where there's the most damage is where it always quickly degrades.
Yeah.
It gets eaten away and whatnot by the bacteria and all that.
Yeah.
So much more quickly where there's damage. It's like you just look at these warships.
So what part of Cowtown you at, Woody? See, that's, something I can say. Anybody in the DFW area, if I say Cowtown, they go, oh, talking about Fort Worth. Because that's Cowtown. But then, of course, you got the outline, you got the HEB, the Hercules, useless Bedford. You got Arlington, all the other little towns and everything around it. Of course, what was really weird is in Arlington, you actually have Pantego. Arlington grew around that. Yeah, well, Woody, you're probably going to get more of that freezing rain than I'm probably going to get down here. Because they're usually anything above I-20 is where it all hits. They usually don't want to come south of 20. It's too scared to come down this way. Oh, I just remembered something. I'll have that back light on. So, y'all keep it going. Mother Nature's calling, and I got to turn that back porch light on. That way I can see when I leave the garage. So, okay.
Yeah.
I know that over there by 820. Okay. I know that area. All right. I'll be right back. Y'all keep it going.
That was 2 numbers away.
One number for me.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Steven are also on another channel playing bingo. Hey, hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
All right. I see Mr. Bill Beck has finally joined the show.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stepped out this door and everything. It's like, oh crap, it's dark out here. Had to be careful walking and make sure I didn't stumble over anything.
No, duh.
Yeah.
It's dark here too.
I keep forgetting about making sure I got that back porch light turned on whenever I come out here to do anything, especially in the evening.
Do you got the back porch light on?
It's on now. Yep, it's on now. Oh, Woody, if you want another one, I've got one that, got an outside cat. Matter of fact, when I went, opened up the back door, she snuck in and everything because we give her, make sure she's fed and everything. They're like, no, it's like, I just shut the back door. It's like, you're trapped inside for a little bit. I got her a little bit more food and opened up that back door. She goes, okay, I'm ready to go outside for this. I'm ready for dinner.
I kind of have a bit of a story to tell.
What's that?
Yeah, every week, twice a week, the nurse comes here and mainly checks the wound on my foot, see how it's healing and that. And then in the process, she ended up having to take care of someone else's cat because they were going in for knee surgery.
Right.
And then the sad part is that person ended up passing away just from anesthesia.
Mm.
And the nurse that comes in, now the cat is, she gets to keep the cat now, and I guess the cat, is real happy where it's at. And it really, really likes her son a lot. Sleeps with him and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Woody, I just got to checking and I thought I was subscribed to you and was like, nope. So I am now.
Yeah, you should take him in, Woody. As they say, you don't adopt a cat, the cat adopts you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Well, Woody, I'll play this since you're welcome. I was going to say, since you're not that far away, maybe once Mother Nature gets her act together, maybe we can meet somewhere in the middle. You got any, like I say, you got any channel stickers? I've got some. I can give you one of mine. We meet up and do an exchange of channel stickers. How's that? I'm decided to make sure to bring cameras that way with videotape it.
Oh.
Oh, and Who are you friends with on Facebook? I was going to say that way. If you're friends with anybody I know, I can go find you and send you a friend request.
Who's that?
Woody?
Oh,
I don't think I have Woody either.
nope.
I'm just trying to figure out who he's going to be friends with on Facebook that I'd be friends with.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe off chance, maybe Wahawk. I don't know.
well, I was thinking more some of the guys from No Name National.
Mm. Oh, he does not have one.
Okay.
Hey, there's the email.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Hawks are going, nope, not with him. Oh, I sent that guy another, message and everything that has that little mini dragster. And I sent him another price. I told him, look, with that one right there, I'm going to have to strip the body and everything totally off the frame. I got all that rebar and everything I'm going to have to cut out of it, along with the back half section. I mean, there's going to be a lot of work I'm going to have to do to that thing, just to make it usable. And he goes, nope, too low an offer. He's had the thing sitting there for 4 months. I guess maybe in another 4 months I'll up it another $25 maybe.
Well, how much you offer him this time? $250?
$275.
Mm.
Hell, he's wanting $500 for it. I'm going. I mean, all it is a plain chassis with that. Was it a Honda CB 500 on it? And I'm going. Intake manifold's not even bolted on there. You can't turn the engine over. The engine's probably froze up.
Yeah.
I don't know why it doesn't run. I'm not that good at it. Yeah, it's not going to run because you ain't got the intake manifold bolted on. I sat there doing this number with all the carburetors.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it ain't going to run like that.
And then you leave it to rust and whatnot.
Yeah, that engine's probably junk. I mean,
If you can't turn it over, it's rusted in there. Water probably got in there. And
water's probably gotten in the cylinders and everything, and probably down the oil and everything. Probably got the whole damn bottom end all froze up and rusty.
Yeah.
Probably got rings all froze up and everything from rust and the cylinders. So that engine's probably no good.
Yeah, I mean, is there a possibility it could bring it back to life? Sure. But it's going to take a whole lot of work, and yeah.
A lot of this number. Yeah, because that whole engine's got to be totally disassembled and machine shopped. I mean, you're probably going to have to bore it out if possible and go with new pistons and everything, new rings, of course, new main and rod bearings. Valves are probably going to, if any of them are salvageable, be able to get them ground down, resurface. Probably have to mill the head some to make sure it's not warped. Probably the same thing on the deck of the block.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And no telling what shape the transmission's in.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the controls and everything, they were totally disconnected from it. So, yeah, I can understand why. But, I mean, this kid, I mean, probably 18, 19 years old. And, I mean, he told me he paid $1,000 for it. Okay.
Yeah, but
I'm
but in
going,
what condition?
same condition it's in right now. And to me, it's like, I would have looked at that and I'd go, $1,000? Nope. Nope. I'll spend my money somewhere else. Hell, there's no wheels or anything like that on it. Now, here's the bad part. When you take a chassis like that, you're going to weld the hangers to the frame for the rear axle, right? Whoever had it, they cut the rear frame, welded the hanger to the frame on one side, and then welded the piece that they cut off to their other end of the hanger. I'm going, no, that is a big mistake right there. You're going to weld the hanger itself right onto the frame. You're not going to cut the frame and then weld the hanger, having the hanger being right in the middle of both frame sections.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a disaster waiting to happen. And also on top of that, they were using PVC plumbing for a fuel tank.
Hmm.
They were literally using a 6-inch piece of PVC as a fuel tank.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like I said, this kid and everything, he's thinking, oh, it ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, everything will work fine. That's why I'm not paying. He wants $500 for it. That's about $275 more than what it's worth, really. I mean, he's gonna be lucky. If he sells it for scrap, he'd be lucky to get $100 for it.
Yeah.
Maybe 125. There's a minion.
Yep. He just got all clean.
And I can guarantee it won't be that much longer. And daughter's go, hey, send him here so that way he can get ready for bed.
Yep. Um. Then we're not entirely sure, but he depends on what the school wants to do. He might not have it tomorrow
Ah,
due to the cold weather.
right.
Yeah.
It sounds like she's gonna tuck him into bed right now. It's 8:30 whenever he has school the next day. Uh, we allow him to stay up till like 10 when he does not have school the next day.
Right. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because it's of course he don't have to get up until a little later on when he doesn't have school.
Right. Trying to see if he still has that thing listed. Yep, he still has it listed. He still wants $500 for it.
Crazy.
Yeah, it says has Honda CV 550. Does not run, so not know why. Trans is good, might be electrical. I don't know much about motors. Want selling. Throw offers. Does not have wheels. Yeah. Oh, there's that picture right there. So, I mean, here's green. Okay. So what I'm talking about is, you see where my mouse is? Here's the frame itself. They literally cut right here, welded the hanger there. This section here was the rear that they cut, and they welded to this back section of the hanger.
Yeah.
There is nothing in between. So the only thing holding the rear section of the dragster on there is where they got it welded here and here.
Mm.
And you can see it's the same way even on the right hand side. Because that pipe right there, that part of the tubing, is what attached originally up here. So they lengthened it. But like I said, the only thing they wound up doing, they just welded the hanger, the rear axle hanger, and it was like, no. But I mean, you've got the intake manifold and everything right here. It's not even bolted on to the engine. And you're reading, that's just a thin piece of aluminum. So you don't even have any kind of protection behind you as a driver from anything happening from the engine. I mean, look how open that is on that side and even on this side over here.
Yeah.
And you have no cushions on it. Those seat belts themselves are way out of date. And these pieces right here, that's rebar. You got, they're using rebar and everything for reinforcement of it. I'm going, no. Yeah, I agree, Woody, but I mean, the kid is, what he's asking for it is, I could go out there and buy the material and build something from scratch cheaper than what he's asking for this and everything.
Yeah.
My biggest problem is right now I don't have the area for a tubing bender.
Mm.
But I mean, even in this picture, you can see like right here, that's rebar. That's right there. I mean, even you got a piece of rebar going from there up and then from here down. And it's even up underneath there. And on top of that, the steering, this shaft, does not go all the way forward to the front steering. They're running it off of a gear and chain. So somewhere up in here, you've got one gear, a chain going down another gear, and from there, a rod going forward.
Mm.
So let me ask you this: what the hell's going to happen? That chain breaks and you're going down the track. you got no control over the steering on it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this lever here, that was supposed to be your shifter, and I think this is supposed to be for the rear brakes. It doesn't even have front brakes on it. And on top of that, that's the date, 04. So we're talking 21 years ago. How outdated is that chassis for something like that? All this sheet, it's sheet aluminum. It all has to come off. Strip this thing down to the bare chassis. I mean, chunk the motor. Oh, see, and there's the fuel tank right there, what I was talking about. That's 6-inch PVC pipe for plumbing. No kidding. And what do you think that would be scary for just, a 3-horse? How about with what I'm wanting to do? And that's taking a Predator 670 and having it run on nitromethanol, being fully blown with the supercharger and fuel injection. We're talking, I like to get it to about 100 to 125 horses. Yeah, that would not handle it. Not the way it is.
Mm-mm.
That's one of the main reasons why I'm wanting to get the other garage all cleaned up, cleaned out, and get my solar system and everything built up over there into something that's got more powerful. That way I can actually bring in, say, a nice little 110 welder. Probably get one of those little titanium flux core. I don't think
Yeah.
I know for sure I wouldn't be able to. I could probably get my hands on a Vulcan. Let me see how much one is. See which ones they offer. Now the lowest cost one, forget about the Chicago Electric one. $500 for a titanium 140, and that's a 120 input. But I can go, if I want to go the next one up, which would be the 170, that it'll do 120 or 240. Oh, that's one hell of a deal. Now they got the Vulcan 215. It'll do either 120 or 240, and ITC members get it for $780. And that one, you either go to with or without shielding gas. Damn, I like that. It says a professional.
Hey, look, Mater. She was there. Head scratches.
Maybe I should send her a friend request also. Because I know she's friends with Jeff.
he's like maybe I'll send her a friend request. Talk about
Yeah, she needs to twitch her nose like her mother.
huh?
I said she needs to twitch her nose like her mother. Call it a BB machine. Well, I was looking at it on here, the way it says, it's got a full synergic interface for trouble-free welding program sake. It says just select the process, the wire diameter, and material thickness. Welder does the rest. I'm going, man, all you got to do is tell it what diameter, material thickness, and welder chooses everything else. I'm going, okay. It's already spool gun race. In other words, if I wanted to, I could weld aluminum. I've already
Arnie,
got a spool gun.
I think Arnie froze up.
Again,
Oh,
no,
wait, there's movement.
but I mean, yeah, I mean, $780. That's to me that sounds like a good deal.
Uh, I think we lost him.
Probably. But for me, I'd probably go with the little MiG 140, the titanium MiG 140. Yeah,
Mhm.
all right, let's bring him back. You still have the internet issues, huh? And he froze again. It's too cold for him.
No. Ah.
Oh, no. No, I would not get that Chicago Electric one. I've heard too many
Oh.
stories how bad that thing is. Hey, no problem, Sarah. There goes Arnie again. Well, he was
It
saying before
was.
the stream started, he got notification that they're working on the internet because of the weather up there.
And it appears his internet has probably gone kapoopy.
Yep. And you know what? That would have been a good deal today. And that's something I was just thinking about. I should have gone. Definitely should have gone over there because they were having that special 15% off.
Oh. Yep.
I could have gone over there and gotten this little titanium MiG 140 and have them take 15% off of it.
Oh, that ends today. Okay.
That would have been what, $75 off? So that would have been down to $425. That that would take care of the tax and everything. Yeah, we know, Arnie.
Yeah. Hey, look, 120 for the 220, 212cc Predator engine.
Yeah. The only problem is that if you wait, they're actually going to have it on sale for $99.99.
Mm.
Because when I was in there the other day getting that miter gauge, had some guys looking at the 212, and I told them, "Yep, there's our bad penny from up north."
I am so sick of this cold weather and everything. About ready to rip everything out.
Well, no, don't do that because then you won't have anything. Now, I got an easy solution for all that. Move south. That way you don't have to worry about the cold.
I like to go to a different provider, but you gotta have all the upfront cost
Yeah.
for the equipment and all that.
Who'd you say you've got now?
I'm with Spectrum.
Well, that's what I've got, and I don't have any problems. Except for when the cat unplugged the damn power cord the other night. Didn't know the damn thing was unplugged, and of course the damn thing has to be in my mom's room, and that's what powers the thing outside.
Yeah.
So we had to have a technician come out. He found it was power and everything was turned off for it. But we didn't know.
It's like every time it gets cold here, internet goes out.
Like I said, we don't have that problem here. Of course, it don't get cold, really. I mean, we're fixing to be, now I'll play this. They were saying that with the wind chills, north of here, like Woody's probably going to feel it. We're talking single digits with the wind chill.
Yeah.
That's how cold it's going to be for us down here.
Yeah, lucky $50 for the circular saw beam cutter attachment.
Yeah.
You ever see that thing? That thing looks a bit sketchy.
Yeah, I've heard some things about it, and I'll pass.
What have you heard?
Dangerous.
That's what I said.
And no thanks. Because for the fact that it's a chainsaw blade and everything you hook up to a circular saw, right?
Yeah, you put it on there, circular saw.
Where's your safety stop at? Yeah, there ain't one on there. Think about it. Circular saw, when you take your finger off the trigger, that blade sits there and keeps on spinning, right? What's going to happen if you take your finger off that trigger and you got that chainsaw in there? That chain's still going to be kept sitting there spinning. Yeah, can we say quick amputation of the leg or any other digit of the body? No, thank you. Now, I will say this. One thing that Harbor Freight came out with not that long ago, and I'm surprised. Back up. Actually, I like it, but I don't know if I like it that much. They actually have they call it their cyclone dust separator attachment. It's a 20-gallon drum that's got you can hook up to your dust for a dust collection system, I'm going, damn. Hey, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
For $329, like, eh. I mean, what they've done there, that kind of looks a little familiar, doesn't it?
The what?
I'm going, something like that looks a little familiar. Where have I seen that at? Oh, yeah, I've got it on the other side. I've got the, let me bring it up. See if I can find it on here. Yeah, there's the thing.
Mm.
I mean, basically, that right there, you get that mounted on a 5-gallon drum. Oh, wait. I actually have that mounted on top of a 55-gallon drum with a 55-gallon trash bag inside of it.
Hmm.
I got that cardboard drum from work for free. The only thing I've got is that's hooked up to my shop vac. But $40 compared to what, 330? Yeah. Man, I'll pass.
Oof.
Be
All right,
right
that
back.
thing, that second cup of coffee is going through me. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I got some other liquid going through me.
Now I'm getting tired of my internet going in and out all because of this dang cold weather. Hmm. Hi, Susan. What you want? What you want? Hang on, Layla.
She wants whatever she can get away with. Hey, Susan.
I think she wants to go lay down because she's cold.
Yeah, Susan, and got about less than 10 minutes, or I'm shutting it all down. Yeah, that's right. Tonight was bingo. That's okay, Susan. At least you're here for the last few minutes.
Yeah, thank you, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
Now, see, we're talking about Uncle Mark earlier. Now he finally decided to show up.
Hey, Uncle Mark.
Uncle Mark, we're all blaming the Chinese for this cold weather. Because what's happening is the Chinese, Mongolians, everybody over in that area, they're getting their woks and everything out, cooking all at the same time. So that all that hot air is rising up, hitting the Arctic Circle, and forcing all that cold air from the Arctic Circle down into Canada, down into us. So yeah, we're blaming China for all the cold
Yeah,
weather.
he blaming China.
We're gonna blame Hey, why not? We're blaming China for everything else, and why not for the cold weather? See, Uncle Mark agrees with me.
What are you sneezing from?
Got some of that pepper up her nose. Is that a little bit too much catnip?
Nah.
See, she's agreeing with me.
No.
Yeah, he needs to put a. Trump needs to put a 50% tariff on the cold weather. How's that? Yeah, that'll work. Wow, -9. Stay inside, Susan. Stay inside where it's warm.
Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, -1 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of -11 degrees.
Burr. That's too damn cold.
Yeah.
-58 Fahrenheit.
Oh, good
Well,
heavens,
Mark,
where about are you?
Your weather, you and Sarah's weather gotten on the loose. Yeah, you'd like to have that warm front come through, wouldn't you, Uncle Mark? Go up there in the t-shirt, and shorts, and flip flops. You'd be going, oh man, I'm enjoying this nice hot, this warm front. Yeah, Barrett's probably going, oh, it feels good to be out. Oh, no, never mind. I want back in where it's warm. Yeah, like I said, I can see you going -6. You go, yeah, time to get t-shirt and shorts out. And the flip flops. Going, okay, who wants a barbecue? Who wants something hot off the grill? I can just picture Uncle Mark doing that. Probably out there with the spatula in one hand and a cold beer in the other. In the middle of a blizzard. You go, it's only -6. You got to make sure I get this done before the heat wave goes away. Yeah.
Mm.
You ain't kidding, Sarah. Actually, I prefer mine something a little bit stronger called rum. Yeah. But since all the new people and everything got in here, I did have my appointment with the hospital this morning for the ultrasound. So they're going to get all those readings read by this person. The technicians are going to send it to this person. This person's going to read it and go, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then send it off to the doctor. And the doctor will go, yeah, here's what needs to be done.
Okay. Here you go.
To determine whether or not I got to go in for surgery on that. Okay. So just don't do a Willy Wonka. And for the old guys out there, they're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the original
Yep,
one.
with Gene Wilder. See, even though some of us younger folk know what you're talking about.
I like the original compared to the one that Johnny Depp was in. Yeah, I prefer that one more than the remake.
I've seen the original start to finish a couple different times. I don't think I have watched the Johnny Depp one all the way through.
I've seen the Johnny Depp one from start to finish a couple of times. I mean, yeah, I do like it because it does, like they say, it follows the book more than the original.
Mm.
But I mean, what can I say? I mean,
Oh, it's
you got
chair.
two adaptations of the same movie.
Okay, there, Arnie?
Yeah, I was about to fall on the floor with this dang chair.
Oh,
Try to move and it chair doesn't move for you.
well, that's not good, Susan. Remember, there are no more spare parts for older models like us.
But there's rebuild kits.
Yeah, but make sure you don't get those Chinese rebuild kits. They ain't worth a damn.
Yeah.
All right, what's coming up on 8 o'clock? I need to get this all shut down. That way I can get in there, get trash done, get that set up for the morning. I got a trash bag in here I need to get going because most of it's all some wood scraps and the sawdust and everything. Plus I got what's in the house. Get that done. Get my Gatorade all mixed up for tomorrow. Trying to think of what else, and then get ready for bed. So since Arnie was the last one to get in here, he gets a chance to be the first one to say goodbye.
Yeah, I hope everyone has a good night and stay warm wherever you are.
Steven, you got anything?
Everyone have a good night. Again, stay warm. Check the quality of your replacement parts before install.
Yeah.
And
Don't forget
stay
the warranty.
safe.
Yeah. Can't forget you got to check the warranty on it too, whether it's got a 30, 60, or 90-day warranty on it or lifetime. Anyways, I appreciate everybody that's come in tonight on the chat, everybody here on panel with me. I will try and keep everybody up to date as far as what these doctors are saying.
Uh-oh.
Because what, about 3 weeks?
I was getting the circle of death again.
I'll say about 3, 4 weeks, something like that, is when I'll be going in for surgery on the hand for the carpal tunnel. So I gotta be getting all that taken care of. See what the doctor has to say about that. But I'll keep everybody up to date on what this doctor, my primary doctor, has to say about my little hernia that I've got. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Like I said, I'll let everybody know it's going to be not gonna be easy next month for sure. I'm trying to get as much done as I can right now before I gotta go in for the surgery. And of course, keep everybody updated as far as the tyrants of the city of Venice and everything. How that goes. That's actually next week. I gotta go in for that. I'll keep everybody up to date on everything as I can. I'm trying to get the other garage, like I said, all set up where I can get in there and start doing some welding and a few other things. Like I said, I'm definitely going to keep everybody up to date, even on my new desk. I'll be doing the videos on that. So, other than that, everybody, y'all stay safe, stay warm. He went that way. Yeah, he went that way along with barbecue. But yeah, this cold weather, we need to send it all back up there to Sarah and Uncle Mark because their crazy weather has gotten out of hand. So
Yeah, and I hope.
Arnie should be live tomorrow. I'll be back Wednesday. So till then, everybody, y'all stay safe. God bless. Stay warm and be careful out there. So good night.
Yeah, hope your internet stays